Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory. We're going to go ahead and try to finish up this little project here. We're going to be making boo-hoodles of steel. Just bring this all the way to the end because we're going to need it probably a little bit farther. And then we're going to need to make one or two of these. One, two, three. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Yes, I know that I'm doing level 1, Mark 1 deals, but that's all I have right now. I need to go grab some more reinforced plate. Boop. There we go. And now let's go over here and do a splitter. I'm gonna do the iron ore on the second one here. It just makes sense to me. Did you line up with that? Right, perfect. Oh, I messed up on this one. I put that thing in front of it. I think that's gonna mess with it though. I think you can clip with that just fine. And the last one, perfect. And then over here, I'm gonna do the second one, or I'm so sorry, I'm gonna do the first one. This stuff on top. Do that. I can imagine that I didn't figure that out. That you're paying for this twice. You're using way more energy than you need to doing this alternative recipe. Oh, we can't do it. It's not one standard unit up. That's not bad though. We just do that. It'll be okay. Thought it'd be cool to have that going, but it's okay. I don't feel like those actually lined up that well at all. The ones on the bottom did a great job, but the ones on the top, they seem bent. That one looks good. Okay. No. There we go. And then out from here, we'll just have another one of these. Start it right there. Nope, we're gonna do the mergers, that's right. So then we do a merge. And we want it to go that way. So do that. That. Do that. See, I don't know why it doesn't line up 100% with them, but it always does something weird. I think it lines up with like the middle of it or something, or maybe I was lining up with something on the other friggin' side, but that's so annoying. So annoying I had to eat a fruit, apparently. Alright, that one looked good. I mean, that one made sense. I mean, I even stood right here, too. I mean, I did the first one, I guess, but not those. I guess I should do, I mean, that should be SOP from now on, you know? That. There we go, and then just have that come out somewhere here. All right, and that's going to be our steel out. That's going to be our steel out, and that roughly is the area right here, right? So you see how we have. Is that like this is our 1, 2, 3 steel makers. Like these are the only 3 that make steel. Now we're gonna have all this room here because we're gonna rip all that up. Remember, we're gonna bring this up, and we're gonna have all this room here. We'll probably wrap that around. We'll probably bring this up to here, right? And we'll probably send it all the way up this way, and then we'll have all the machines here to actually do something with steel. I just hate, now that I think about it, I just hate that I have to that I'm spending one power to make ingots and then another power to make steel. Like, that really pisses me off. The only redeeming factor I can think of is that later we can have just a poo-poo ton of steel ingots, or not steel ingots, iron ingots, moving down a main bus, and then these guys can pull off what they want to make steel, right? Like, that's just in the far future. I feel like I'll be justified, because I'm going to need iron ingots, and I'm going to need millions and billions of them. So why not go ahead and set up you know, like a main bus for them? But let me go grab, I ran right past it. Let me go grab these. This is reinforced plate, right? Let's take some of that. And then I'm going to go over here and upgrade all those to at least level 2. Probably some of them to level 3. I know the input has to be level 3. So that has to be level 3. That has to be level 3. That has to be level 3. Oh, none of that is level 3. That's all level 2. Interesting. Okay, so we're not even going to get the full use out of this. Alright, that's not the worst thing in the world, although, oh, that's going to require a lot of... But once we get this up and running, we get some steel coming off, it'll be all worth it. Okay. I'll need to be 3. Ooh. Oh, I really hope this works. Did you just see how that upgraded like all the way through? I hope this works. You see how I just upgraded all the way through that? I have a pretty good suspicion that we're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to fix some of these spliced stuff. Some of these splicers and mergers aren't gonna work. Okay, I'm going to just upgrade this level 2. I think that's all I really have right now. Okay. Let's go grab this coal. And let's just go ahead and start it up. I think I'm going to have enough energy, enough juice to run this stuff. If not, I'll look over there and I'll see that my battery is being used, because I have that backup battery. So I'll see that backup battery is being used, and that'll give me a hint that I need to build yet another coal power plant. Although my friend at work told me that the oil power plants are like super good. It's like once you get to oil, you'll have like another power deal, and like those are like super efficient. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Do this. Go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and do 6. Let's bring 6 over there. So now we're bringing in the coal, right? Primary ingredient. Great, that's Mark 2. Okay. Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. 2. 2. Okay, Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. 2. Mark 2. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I don't know. Oh, because, yeah, like I'm saying, like that's not clicked into that, so it doesn't think there's one there. That's why it's doing that. Like, we're going to have to go through and fix all of this. Like, all this is screwed up because it doesn't think there's anything there. God dang it. Urgh. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the power. Let's look at power to it. So every one of these is going to need power. So there's one there. Those two go off of it. Then we need one here. Those two go off of it. One there. Those two go off of it. And then one there. Those two go off of that. Over here. Same story. Those, right there. These things look like Cherno Alpha. Cherno Alpha. If you watch the Pacific Rim, that's the Russian. That's the Russian gigantic Jaeger. Cherno Alpha. It was really cool is that I read the backstory over it because they had a comic that like kind of filled in some of the gaps that the movie just couldn't hit, and apparently that Cherno Alpha is Alpha means like the first, but Cherno is the name of like a devil, like a Russian devil. So I thought that was really cool that they had a little. I just like learning about other cultures, like their boogeymans, like the Baba Yaga. I knew of Baba Yaga before Ant-Man, but that scene was so funny when the quantum realm girl, the ghost girl, when she like materialized in front of the two guys, and the one guy yells out Baba Yaga because he's Romanian, or I think it's from Russia. All right, so yeah, we can plug those two into each other, and when we do, all those will have power. You all know what you're doing, right? You're all doing why isn't the ore wrapping around? Oh, the ore goes in that side. Okay. I think they know they're all doing iron ingots. Let me come down here and tell these guys they're doing steel. Use some coal. Yeah, you already know you're doing steel. Cool. You don't though. You had no idea. No idea. Okay. And then let's go ahead and put one of these things just right here. We're not going to do this forever, obviously. I'm just doing it because if for whatever reason I'm like, oh, we need another power plant, and I need to go do something or work on something, then I don't want to be losing steel just because we don't have a place to store it. Like, I want these things making tons of steel. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna have to fix all that anyway, so there's no reason to even trying to turn that over to level 2, because none of that's gonna friggin' work. All right, let's go ahead and do this, and let's see if we short out the entire base. Iron ore. Does that say copper ore? Did I just wrap the copper ore around? That is hilarious. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life, is me just straight up thinking that was iron, and that's not. That is iron. That's rich. That is rich right there. That is something that I 100% would do. Oh, okay. If I can get you to come right there, please. Can I get you to do a little turn for me? Oops, you do. And I can just go ahead and get you to not do what it is you're doing. I need to be investigating the power too. But those aren't even running yet, so it doesn't even matter. All right. Okay. Now we just got to go and yeah, physically remove. God dang it. We have to physically remove all of this because you can't pick up. You can't pick up the copper that's trying to get inside the machine. Okay. There we go. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. Is that more copper? Sure shit is. There's copper inside. Oh, Lord. Nope, more copper. Because there's copper inside. I gotta do this to all of them. Yeah, just gotta keep doing it till all the copper is going out of the inside of the machine. Holy crap. There's copper there. Idiot. I thought it was inside the machine. What's that? What is that? Iron ore. Iron ore. And you're making it. Cool. Oh, the thoughts I would be thinking. They'd be on par with Lincoln if I only had a brain. Hey, you know what? We just had our one hiccup for the mission. That's it. There we go. And then we need to do 7 here. We need to make sure that's 3. That's 3. That's, I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're not inputting it at level 3. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter, but you know. Gotta think of the future. Okie dokie. There we go. And then out here, you're not even getting any ore. Oh, because you have one last copper, huh? One last copper. And that right there looks like copper too. God. What a pain in the tuchus. You see what I'm saying though? Like there was copper like inside that thing. If there is copper still stuck in there. There's iron. That one I don't think has moved. Or have you? You have not moved. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, I feel the soul leaving my body having to fix that problem. Easy breezy. There's more on. Just so much. Okay. Well, you've learned what not to do. Never, ever, ever, for any friggin' reason, mix up your ores because it is a pain in the butt to get them sorted back out. That's 3 times. Like you gotta do this 3 times at this range to get these things cleaned out. Maybe even 4 times. I don't know. If I started counting, my spirit would be destroyed. Okie dokie. So there's the input. And then the output is a bunch of iron ore. Lovely. So why aren't all of you making steel? And that's because, as I said, every single one of those is broken. Not a single one is physically hooked into the line and is physically doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, let's try again. Ooh, my goodness. I am not feeling this game right now. Not feeling it. I think I did the wrong block. I think I did a merger. Splitter. Okay. Yep, still not doing it. Okay, great. So I get to rip all that up. Perfect. Okay, great. Now we'll put a splitter. It comes in and goes out. Correct. Comes in from that way, goes out that way. Beautiful. Goes in and out. Lovely. Yeah, in and out. Lovely. Okay, now let's see. I should take a break here and just see if things are moving. I think they are. Perfect. Things are at least moving through here now. So now, these things just have to not suck and line up like they're supposed to. That one sucks a little bit. All the others were fine. That one sucks a little bit, but other all is fine. That one sucks a little bit, fine. Okay. There we go. And now all you are making steel. All of you are making steel. Why aren't you making steel? No power. Ah. Mea culpa, mea culpa. Three, there we go. Now let's look here. And look at that, we are not using any of our power from the battery. It's still at 100%. We're making about 100 more megawatts than we need. 92.5. And there's a ton of steel being produced. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Look at all that steel rolling off the assembly line. So very happy to see that. Okie dokie. Now let's go over here and let's rip up all the stuff that makes the steel. Let's just start at the very beginning with it. Starting with that. Okay. There's that. Don't need 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 that anymore. Those can go away. Okay. Every now and then I hear something laugh, and I think it's just me going insane. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's right. If you have too much stuff in your pockets, it drops on the floor. Yes. I do see I do see how I have too much in my pockets. I don't think there'll be a place for me to put my plates. I think we're all full on plates, yeah. The iron ore, though, I might just throw the iron ore away, to tell you the truth. What is that? Is that copper? Yeah, it's copper. I'm gonna throw the copper away. And then the iron, yeah, it's faster to do that. Now what's that? It's iron ingots. I might just throw the iron ingots away too. Just trash them. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. Ripping all this stuff up. That little box. There you go, take all those. Take that out. Take that. That can leave. That can leave. That can go. That can go. That can go. Take that out. Okay. Now, what was that doing? Oh, that was bringing in the steel, I see. Steel was going all the way over here, was it? Okay. And this, yeah, and then these were our 3 steel production things, right? So, yeah. Okay. Do you have... Nope, you're done. Do you have anything in you? You don't have anything worth mentioning. And then do you have anything you do not? All right. So it was steel beams, what are those things called? Steel tubes. Steel tubes. So we'll have some of the, we'll have like right here, it'll come out, it'll continue coming out. I don't really know that we'll probably eat the steel so quickly that we'll just rip that up at one day. But for like right here, we'll put some more in, and then we'll put the steel makers. And yes. Okay. So what was it that was making steel? It was a constructor. I believe it was a constructor that was making stuff out of the steel. Yeah, I think it was just steel in and then something else out. Yeah, steel beams. So we'll put in a couple of constructors here. We'll at least do exactly what we had before. We'll at least do 3. We'll probably do 4. And then... Do you have anything in you? I don't think you do. We might be able to get away with some really... Yeah, I think we're really lucky here. Because I don't think we have like anything coming in. Like we don't have, yeah. And oh no, we have a lot of those. Okay, so we're not going to be messing with that anytime soon. But like here, this, we can rip this up and just turn it and make it going the other way. So that those steel beams, like once we make, because this is in the way, right? Like this is in the way. To go up there to that. And then this right here also needs steel beams. But it needs, we can put it on this side though. Yeah, I have an idea. So we'll just come down here. Put the merger. So it goes in, it goes off that way. Comes in, goes off that way. Comes in. Goes off that way. And then that will be the steel beams. Well, that'll be steel beams. This will be the pipes. This will be the pipes. And then you probably, Probably could rip that up right there, to tell you the honest truth. Rip all that up. And that just goes to there, right? There's a lot of them in there, right? So I bet I can just move... Like, I can just have this one have steel beams go out, steel beams go out, steel beams go out. And then here, this steel beams, I could have it, like, wrap up this way, maybe? And then have it do something. Do I want it going that way? Yeah, maybe I'll just have it going that way. And then it wraps up, it comes... The steel beams will come up this way. I'll have like a splitter over here that'll put half of them into a Connex container, and then the other half will go. It'll keep making those things. It'll keep making the deal. So we'll do that. We'll rip that up and we'll have it go the other way. Yeah, and then you can just come out and go and do the same thing that you were doing. You can just run down that way and click in. And then we'll run those three up, and I'll get it figured out. Yeah, I'll get it figured out. Merger going that way now. So it comes out, goes in, out, comes in, and out. Then, okay. So then 6 from there to there. There to there. Then from here we'll come out. Turn you this way. And how do I get it up there? Might just put a splitter right here and then just run it down that way, just to make things easier on me. And then you, even though I really don't want to do this, I'll just run you all the way, like here. Just run you into there, even though that looks bad, but rip that up. You are just full of things. I'll have to move you here in a second. What was it that, was it a, what was it a, it was an assembler that does it, yeah. So I have the assembler come in like that, and then why wouldn't it? Because there's the thing over there. Like there's the concrete. We just run the concrete down there and put it in here, and then have you just run in there. I know that's not the best thing in the world. And then I'll just have one that splits here. Oopsie doodle. I'll have a splitter here. Oh, hold on. How did I do that? It's going to go out this way. Correct. Yes. 5. Up here, right click. Six. I want to go all the way over there. Conveyor belt is too long, it says. Alright, so come out straight this way. Then go up. You know what? Let's do that. Bring it all the way up. I mean, I know that's not great, but I'm starting to run out of ideas here. I'm only good on the short term, and I've been at work all day. I am exhausted. I just love playing this game. It's very relaxing. like everything that you do, you feel like you're getting closer to your goal. Like I've never, like thank God I've never done anything in this game where like I feel like I've screwed up. Are you not connected to anything? You guys don't know what you're making. That's the problem. And you have no input probably. You are making steel pipe. You are making steel beams. You are also making steel beams. And you are making steel beams. And then here. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna split. I'm gonna split. 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 Come on. Don't tell me I screwed up. Don't tell me I screwed up. Did I make it go out the wrong friggin' way? Which way? Nope, that's the end. Thank goodness, I just screwed up the splitter. Splitter. Go in from the back, out to the side. Go ahead and rip all these up. I assume I broke all of them or I did them all wrong. Splitter. Into the back, out to the side. In the back, out to the side. Into the back, out to the side. There we go. That's behaving better. Okay. There's our input. I probably have just enough to make that kind of go hog wild here. Okay, now let's look at our power. Let's see if we're using the battery. We are not. That's good. All right, we're back in the business of making steel beams. Let's go ahead and start making these things again. I almost said these stupid things again. I stopped myself. I'm gonna have so much concrete in my pocket. So much more room for activities. So let's at least do Mark II. Let's run it all the way down here. Okay. Now you know what you're doing. You're making those. You're not hooked up to any power of any sort. Let's see if I can find you a friend. Yahtzee. And then, for right now, it's just going to look ugly. I did not want to do that. Did not want to do that. Thank you. And even for right now, it's going to look ugly, but we'll move you out this way. And we'll get you back. Is it you? Are you the one that has 1,000? Yeah. We're not even using those to build anything right now, right? But we want them. We have a ton of those anyway, so I'm okay with that. What we really need is these beams. These steel beams are required. I need a lot of those, right? So there we go. So now we have one more steel beam maker, and we are saturated with steel. But this is not the end all be all. This is actually quite pathetic. I do want to do something like this. I just want to do a small connex right there, and then just out into. Why? Is it too close? A bit too close. Is that better? There we go. And I want to do that just so that every now and then some of these will go over there, and I'll have access to some. So yeah, but that's not the solution, right? That is not anywhere near as many as we need. We probably can. If I could figure out what to do with this and do with that, like we will just rip all that right there up, and we would be making tons more steel beams, so we would just have thousands of those things. But we're making them again. We haven't even started objective 2, and we haven't even picked anything. We haven't even picked anything over at the base to start working towards. So, but yeah, I mean they just cleaned up the inside of the base over here. Like now things look more like now you kind of see what's happening a lot more than you could, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice. We're gonna try to make this look even better as time goes on. We're gonna try to move a lot of production to the second floor. I'm gonna try to expand the second floor. You know, just build, so that when we go to the second floor, we see this beautiful, gigantic open area that we can just put. And we might do that. Like we might build over that area, and then we might have the steel come up to the second floor. That way, we're not building on the, trying to rip up the factory a third time. So yeah. But everything's working. We have enough power to run everything, and yeah, it's going great. Let's just go over here right quick and pick the next thing to work on. I think it's going to be the oil processing. That'll be the next thing that I want. I really want the gas mask, but you have to have a gas filter, which costs plastic and rubber. This gives me the plastic and the rubber, the oil processing. Industrial manufacturing, like that's going to be really cool. That those two things we're going to need to build. And the computers, we don't need to build those right now, but those two we actually need to build. And then these little strut things, 2,500 of those, we can. That seems like a lot, but I guarantee you we can knock that out. That's not going to be a big deal. Yep. Yep. And we can't do any of this stuff until we get tier 5 done. So let's just put, let's select this as our milestone. And we can do all that stuff tonight. How long have we been playing? 43. I might run back over there and like put some of that stuff in, because we have all that stuff in our in the base. We just don't have any of these, but we do have a lot. We do have a lot of the things we need to use to make motors. We just got to find a place to start building the motors, right? Just got to find a home. But anywho, what is that? Look at that up there. What was that going to? Look how messed up that looks. Ew. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean that up right now, because I guess that's where the old stuff was going. But yeah, I have so much concrete, might as well start that. And I'm actually really interested to see what it looks like just to have a ton of space on the second floor, ready just to put, you know, factory after factory after factory into. I think it's gonna make me feel a lot better. Ed Sheen, I don't know how I feel about that guy. I think he's a little bit of a hack, but you know, My daughter likes him. She likes his songs. I feel like what's that guy that writes those like hinky dinky romance novels that always have the exact same formula to them? He wrote like The Notebook, and then he wrote like The Spark, and it's just the exact same novel but like with a different name. Like all the characters have different names in them. Like one of them, like the girl was dying, and then the other one, the boy was dying or something. Anyway, I feel like Nicholas Sparks, maybe his last name was Sparks. Anyway, I feel like Ed Sheeran is like the Nicholas Sparks of sappy songs. They're all kind of the same. And now what am I going to do with you, huh? All this ore coming in. What am I going to do with you? Don't know. Don't know. Alright, let's go upstairs right quick. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And then the neat thing is, we're not even expanded over there. Like we can move over there and do the same thing. We just have so much room. I hate misclicking and building up one on top of the... I just did one on the bottom and one on the top. I really wish it was more intuitive, like how you can build 10 of these at one time. And like when I read it, I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I'll remember that. But I can't remember it. And it's not like holding down control or holding down alt. It's not one of the things that's near your left hand that you know, would assume that you could just do it. You could just hold it down. I have no idea. I'll have to read it again. But the more I think about it, I think the more we are going to bring the steel up to this level. So when the steel comes out right over there, instead of doing this mess here, I think the steel will come out. It'll make a hard turn, and we're going to extend this out to where that is. It'll make a hard turn, and it'll just go up, and then it'll come straight down this way, and we'll have tons of things here making the steel stuff that we want. And we'll mathematically balance it too, so that if we're producing 240 iron ingots, then we're going to be using 240 iron ingots to make steel, and then we'll be using all that steel as it comes up over here. Is there one more? I think there's one more. Yeah. One more. I missed one all the way down there. Okay. All right. From there we'll go. And like I said, we'll just turn it right there, and it'll come over here, and it'll come up so that we don't have. I mean, that's just not enough. Only 3 making the beams, like that's not it. We need more than that. But the nice thing is, this is one of the parts we need to make the motors, right? And we're making those, and we have a ton of them. We're just not making whatever this is. Like, these just take forever to make. We have the motors, and then the other thing is this over here, these things, right? And I guess we're making a lot of those. There we go. 7.5 a minute. We're not making a ton of them, but we do have some built up. Then they're going in over here to make what? Making those things? I wonder if we even need to make those things anymore. These automated wiring things? I wonder if we even need to make those. I guess we'll leave it alone, because now we're making a lot more of those SATA things, but I wonder if we really need that. Anyway, it's 49 minutes. Do I have room in my pockets? I can make room. Get rid of the iron ingots. Get rid of the steel. Get rid of the ore. Yeah, so now I have enough room. I'll go and grab these things, and at least we'll turn in like all this stuff right here. So 500 of those, 100 of those, and 500 of those. That'll just kind of be what we do for right now. Then I'll call it a night. So I need 500 of those, right? So 1, 2, 3. And then I need 100 of these. Just one stack, perfect. And I need 500 of the copper. If I'm not mistaken, that copper, we store it somewhere over here. I think it's right there. 1, 2, 3, perfect. So we'll go put those in, and then we'll just call it. Is that right there? Have you? Nope. It's, after all that stuff, it still hasn't. We're still not backed up on that. What's going on here? Oh, it stopped because we're not using that many iron plates. Oops. There we go. We're not smelting anymore because we're not making any more iron plates. It would seem. Is that what that is? Yep, you have 100. Yep. Oh, it's the rods. And that's not good because we need more screws. Yeah, we need more screws. And what are you? I think you had rods in you. I think we just waited you out until you deposited all your rods onto this. So what we could do now is, where are screws being made? Are you the screw mate? Okay, right. So we could push that down a little bit. Like we could push this down to here, and then we could just make more screws. We could pull some screws. Oh, we could do it here. We could pull some screws off here and have them meet up or link up somewhere over there. But yeah, okay. Well, I'm done. Did a lot of work tonight. Super duper tired. Thank you for staying with me. Hope you enjoy how the factory is looking now. I'm trying my best to clean it up. You know, I was all about progression at the beginning, and I just took a step back and was like, you know what, we need to map this a little bit. We need to think about our progression. So yeah, I hope you appreciate that. What are we doing here? Oh, that's right. We just can't. You know what? Give me those. Are you the same thing? Are you making? You are. So give me those. So that'll at least turn you back on for now. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. I hope you're enjoying the all the work that we're doing here. We're trying to make it look nice and clean, and it's just going to keep getting better and better. Like, the more time I devote to just stopping and thinking and cleaning stuff up, and sure, doing stuff like this is not clean, I get that, but I wanted to keep production up on some materials, so I just wanted them to keep going while I think. So now what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm gonna go and work on the second story, and then just expand steel production or steel beam production by an awful lot. So getting better and better. But thank you for watching. Have a great day. I will see you in the next one, and bye-bye.